guys, welcome back to my channel, Den and Vixen. It's Cathy, and yes, here I am finally back. I ended up taking kind of an unexpected hiatus. I went on spring break with the kids, and then we kind of just got off schedule, and I just haven't had time to put together any videos lately. So I finally have a few minutes today. I've got some empties I want to show you, but not a lot of time, so I'm going to try to go through this really quickly for you. But I have been getting a few messages from some of you wondering where I am, telling me how much you miss me, and like I said, I miss you as much as you miss me. However, I have been just so preoccupied with things around around the house, at work, just, oh my gosh, just things, busy mom things. So I apologize, but here I am, and I'll tell you what I've been doing. I had spring break in April, so this was like almost a month ago. But we took the kids up to Hearst Castle for spring break, and that was a lot of fun. Took a nice little road trip, and I'm still editing those videos, so hopefully I'll get those done eventually, and I can get those up, and you can kind of see what we did for spring break, which was a lot of fun. Then I worked. What did I do? I worked some charters. I worked some really neat military charters. I brought some of the troops home from Iraq, which was really neat. I picked them up on their last leg of their journey coming back into the U.S. and took them to the Air Force Base that's out in the desert here in California, and it was a nice trip. It's always nice to bring the guys home. I don't always like taking them away, but it's nice to bring the troops home, because then I worked another military charter where we were essentially getting ready to send them off. So, as nice as it is to work those kinds of trips, yes, sometimes they are a little bittersweet, but I've been doing that, which is kind of a neat way to kind of thank our servicemen. And what else? Oh, and then my mom came to visit with my grandma and my aunts, and they came to California because for Christmas they gave her tickets to go see a live taping of Jeopardy. They love to watch Jeopardy, and I do too. So we all went up to Culver City to the big Sony studios and went to see a taping of Jeopardy, which was really neat. It was kind of fun. It was really hard not to shout the answers out, because when you're sitting around watching Jeopardy at home, if you know the answer, at least when I know the answer on Jeopardy, I always feel so smart. So I have to like scream out the answer to let everyone know that I'm thinking that I'm super smart. But anyway, it was really neat to see how they taped that, and it was neat to be able to show my family around town. My mom has been out here several times, but my grandma and my aunt haven't been out, so it was kind of neat to share California with them, and to take them out to the house in the desert and just really spoil and pamper them. And we treated them to an early Mother's Day brunch. We basically had our own little Mother's Day brunch in celebration of all of the mothers. So that's kind of what I've been up to lately, in case you're wondering where I've been. Then I've of course been back to work, and then we have Mother's Day, and then my husband and I have been going back and forth to the desert. So yeah, it's just been like back forth, busy. So anyway, like I said, I've got a few minutes today to go through some empties. I've kind of got like a minimal makeup look. As you can see, I'm kind of like super cash today. So this is what you get. I figured I didn't need to go through the whole routine to show you some empty containers. So let's get started. Here is my basket of empties. I've been filling it up. This has been an accumulative basket. This isn't necessarily just empties for April, but I just throw them in there. When I feel like I have enough empties to make a video, I'll make a video. But not only will I show you the empties that I've gone through, if I have strong feelings about them one way or another, I'll let you know how I feel about them too. So in essence, they're like mini reviews. Here's my first empty. I should say it's a throwaway. It's a poof, a shower poof. Everyone has them. They say you should only use these for like, I don't know, 3 months. They stay in my shower till they pretty much fall apart. And this one actually isn't falling apart, but I figured it was time to get rid of it. So there it goes. Speaking of the shower, this is one of my favorite products. This is the Pantene hair mask. I love this. I don't know if I've ever told you about this, but I absolutely love it. It is so hydrating. It takes 3 minutes to basically deep condition your hair, and it is really, really nice. I'll use this a lot of times when I'm coloring my hair. Say I'm using just half a box of my favorite color silk, and I've already used the conditioner in it. I will use this for the other half to keep my hair nice and conditioned, and it is just a really, really nice product. Not super glamorous, not very expensive, but definitely highly recommended. On to hair color. I used up my color silk. I love, love, love this. I went back to dark brown. I go back and forth with the colors. Dark brown is pretty much my go-to color. I have been using different ones, like I think there's one that's dark rich brown, dark golden brown. So between all of the dark browns, I like to use them, but this is the one that I used this month. And I also tried this one, the L'Oreal Preference Mousse in 400. Pure dark brown is this color. You know, I'm really liking that color lipstick on her. Isn't that a pretty color? Anyway, this I wanted to try it. I had an idea. I have tried this before. I wasn't super crazy about it, but then I think I was only trying to use half the box because I was trying to I was trying to touch up my roots, and then had a girlfriend. We were on a trip together and she needed to touch up her roots, so I was trying to just use half and then give her the other half, but I think I needed to be a little more generous with it, so I wasn't super duper crazy about the product the first time around. So I thought I'd try it again. But this time I had an idea. I like the idea of this. It's ready to use, no mix, and reusable, which means it basically comes in a can and it's mousse. It has 2 chambers, and then as you squirt it out, it mixes itself, so you don't have to, you know, take the bottle and mix it up and shake it, and then once it's mixed you throw it away. This you can use a little bit here and there without having to use the whole thing and throw it out. Well, I had this great idea that I was going to use it to touch up all my gray roots that I get. I get a lot of gray roots around here and here, and those really bother me. And I feel like I need to touch those up faster than I do maybe anywhere else around. Or at least I think the reason why I need to touch them up more so around the face is they're just more noticeable than they are like when you have the roots up here that you can kind of hide a little bit. So I thought maybe I could just squirt a little bit of this into a container, grab a brush, and then just touch up those little areas whenever I feel like the roots are coming in, when I don't have time to do the whole head or the half head or the roots or whatever. And this would be a really nice way to kind of go longer between color touch-ups. Well, I don't know why or what, but it didn't really work very well for that. I don't know why. Maybe I needed to have more mousse. Maybe it never mixed. Maybe when I squirt it in, maybe both sides of the chamber weren't coming out. But I just didn't. I didn't have good results trying to use it that way. So I just went ahead and used the rest of it later for another root touch up for all over, and then I just did like all over color. And honestly, for all over color, this is not my favorite. And I'll just tell you, I think it's kind of messy. And it costs a little more. I think it costs $13, $14 as opposed to, once again, my favorite, $3.99 color silk. Maybe it's $2.99. I don't remember, but it's a huge price difference. And I didn't think the results were as good, so I don't think I'm going to try that one again. And keeping with the hair theme, I finally used up my Salon Graphics hairspray. I love this one. It's the Chromalogica High Gloss Hairspray. Really nice hairspray. And here's a couple of other small hairsprays that I've used up. I think these were, these may have come in a Walmart box. I'm not sure. The Pantene hairspray is just okay. Not my favorite. This one is, it's just hairspray. Oh, it says extra strong hold. I didn't feel like it was extra strong hold. I almost feel like my Elnet that I was kind of giving up on because I didn't think the hold was strong enough. I feel like the Elnet is stronger than this. It smells good though. And then the Tresemme Tray 4. this one's okay too. I like the aerosol. Sometimes I feel like it's a little lighter. It's not as heavy on your hair. But sometimes I don't feel like they hold as well as the pump sprays. But anyway, these are done. I finally used up the Bioterra Ultra Moisturizing Shampoo. I talked to you about this a couple months ago where, oh, the shampoo was bigger than the conditioner, and then I would go through one. Okay, so anyway, but I finally used the shampoo part up. I love the shampoo. I totally restocked on that. I buy it at Sally's Beauty Supply. I started buying it by the liter, and they have these sales now, these liter sales every now and then where you can buy a liter of that shampoo. It's $9.99, and if you're a member of the club or if you have one of those cards, it's $8.99. And I think that's a great deal for that shampoo. It's really, really nice. Very moisturizing. Smells so good. So I have loads of that stocked up. So you'll probably be seeing those in my upcoming empties as far as my shampoos go. Oh, this. Look. Oh, this one, we really got everything out of that one. This is the Sleep Bath and Shower Gel Lavender and Chamomile. You can kind of see that. I bought this at Ross. I love buying body washes at Ross. They always have fun, different body washes. So I like to buy them there just to try different ones. And a lot of times they're not too expensive. And then I just wanted to show you this because this is actually what I use to wash my body with most of the time. It's the Caress Daily Silk. I love this. I was using the Dove soap for the longest time. Oh, this one, oh, I didn't realize it. It smells so good because it's white peach and silky orange blossom. Well, that makes sense. I had been using the Dove. My favorite Dove is the Winter Blend. It's so moisturizing, but it only comes out in the winter. So if you don't stock up in the winter, then you're just out of luck for the rest of the summer. So I think I may have tried this one time when I was looking for it and they were all out. And I absolutely love the Caress. And it reminds me of, kind of reminds me of like back when I was in high school. Anyway, it just kind of has that nostalgic aroma. So I like that one, and my kids really like it too. I finally destroyed one of my tanning mitts. Let me look how awful that looks. But you can see the color. It's almost like a dark, dark brown, almost like mud, a greenish, brownish mud color. But that's the color of my TanWise tanning mousse. And that is my favorite self-tanner. And I discovered these little mitts. They're like little velvet mitts, and they really protect your hands from getting self-tanner on the palms of your hands. And it really helps if you put a glove on underneath, if you use like a plastic glove. So, because sometimes the tanner can soak through a little bit on this side. So if you're kind of like me, kind of messy and just kind of squirt on, you're just kind of crazy, sometimes you can still get it inside. At least I can. I don't know how, but sometimes it gets under there. But these are really, really nice. And now that spring is here and summer's just around the corner, I'm going to be doing a lot more self-tanning. I love to self-tan my legs because I like to wear shorts, and I think my legs look disgustingly gross if they're not tan. So if I don't tan any other part of my body, or at least self-tan any other part of my body, I like to do my legs because I just think they look nicer and thinner and less veiny and, you know, girls, you know what I'm talking about. I told you last month that I started wearing contacts. So I've gone through a couple boxes of these, but these are my AccuView One Day Moist Daily Disposable Contacts. Love these contacts. You know what I just noticed? It says UV blocking, so I guess they actually protect your eye from the sun. But I've gotten to where I wear one contact in my left eye. I use it for my near vision so that I can read without needing glasses. You know, it is kind of nice to not have to wear glasses all the time. It's almost like, oh, I don't know, it's almost like freedom from glasses. So yes, sometimes it is a little annoying. The contacts can get kind of dry and they feel weird on your eye, or your eyes just get tired. So it is nice to have the option to go both ways, glasses or contacts, if you're not feeling up to it for the day. But this was a pack of 30. I've gone through that, and these are the 1.25s. I did order some 1.50s because my doctor wrote me a prescription for either or. And I'm just kind of working my way up to the stronger ones, but I can tell I'm going to need the stronger ones pretty soon. But I want to go through all my 125s first because I have a whole bunch of those. And I just want to use them. Used up my favorite Maybelline Falsies Volumen Express Mascara. This is my favorite mascara of all time. I don't know why, what it is. I've tried different mascaras, more expensive mascaras, but I always go back to that one. I love it. I think it gives you the perfect little flare, the perfect volume, the perfect length, and I do like to use it with the telescopic, the L'Oreal telescopic, because I think that really gives you good length, and then go over it with the Falsies flared. To me, that's the perfect mascara combo. Used up another Colgate Optic White toothpaste. I love this toothpaste. I like the way it tastes. It's nice and minty. I love a good minty toothpaste. And it really, really helps take the stains off and just kind of whitens your teeth up. I just really, really like this one. I highly recommend it. I buy this at Costco or Sam's Club, and it comes in a package of about 5 tubes. And I just stock up on this. I just keep this in my pantry in the garage, so I have it always on hand and always available. And there's this is the Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. It's a spray, scent spray Eau Parfumée. I love the way this smells. This one just got old. It's just, you know how it gets, how the fragrance kind of turns after you've had it for a while. Well, this one has turned, and I am throwing it away. And I do believe I have another one somewhere, though. I know I have the lotion, which I love, green tea and a lotion. But yeah, this one, it's just taking up space on my counter, so it's got to go. And I used up a Pure Minerals. This one is, which color is this? Medium dark. This is a darker one, but as you can see, I used it up. And then the inside fell out and the rest cracked. You know how you always have like a little bit left when it hits pan? Well, you can see what happened to the pan. It fell out and the rest just came out. So this is over and done with, but by far my favorite foundation. This was something that I really liked. I picked this up at Ross. You know, sometimes Ross has closeouts on makeup. This is Physicians Formula. It's talc-free mineral wear illuminating powder. It is, oh, they call it a veil. It's a veil. But this was really pretty. I don't like the applicator that it came with. I don't like, I don't know, just the brush was harsh. It just wasn't nice. So I basically took everything out of there and put it in another container. I just found another an older, you know, like a jar from a cream that I had just cleaned out. And I dumped the powder in there, and I use it now with just a regular powder brush that's much softer and nicer than this whole get up here. So I am just throwing the container away. As much as I love the powder, I don't like the container. So the powder is really nice, and it is illuminating, and it's really pretty, and I think it looks really good around your eyes and anywhere you want to highlight. So I am getting rid of that, but the powder is wonderful. So if you ever find that powder, I don't know if they still make it anymore, try it. I think you might enjoy it. That wraps it up for my empties this month. I have a trip tomorrow. I have 3.5 hours to kind of sit between my flights in Denver. So I plan on editing this tomorrow in Denver, and hopefully we'll get this uploaded Friday. Let's see if I can do it. But I have got to run. I've got so much going on right now, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. My husband just put new windows in our bedroom, these beautiful windows. We used to have these long windows that were really dark. There wasn't a whole lot of light that came into our bedroom. And so when I was in Palm Springs with my mom, my grandma, my aunt, my husband had someone come in and install big windows. So we have been working on rearranging the furniture in our room to accommodate the new windows, and picking out the window treatments and just rearranging things. So we've been having to do that. That's always like a big project. And what else have I been? Oh, and then I got to paint. It wasn't really my job of choice, but I figured it would be faster if I just did it myself than if I waited for someone to come and do it. Plus, I mean, it was really a small job. With the small jobs, it's not really worth hiring someone to come in and do it. And I actually kind of enjoyed it. So I'm thinking about painting more things around here. I don't know what, but I might paint some more things. So with that being done and all the other little jobs that kind of build up, and then of course just being mommy and going to games and cooking classes and dance classes, and you know, once again, I don't have to emphasize it too much to those of you who have lifestyles similar to me. You know how busy things can get. So I have got to play catch up. I have got dishes. I've got to go rearrange my bedroom again, and then I have to go to work. So that work sometimes just interferes with all those projects that we have going on at home. So yes, I'm going to go catch up on a few of those things. So anyway, with all that being said, I will see you very, very soon. I have a nice little haul that I've got to show you, a collective haul that I've kind of accumulated over the past few months, but a lot of fun things that I cannot wait to share with you. And I did a little work on my face. I don't know if you can tell. You might not be able to tell. And they say that you shouldn't be able to tell when you have work done on your face. You're just supposed to look very refreshed. So hopefully I'm looking refreshed and not too. But anyway, I'll tell you all about that next week when I have a couple minutes of downtime to do another video. So until then, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching.